the man, Becky Lynch, or as she's been saying,
Becky Lynch up in here.
Well, I mean, to be fair, Toronto needs something new to be
YouTube channel. Becky Lynch said simply, I will destroy.
She's on a roll, unlike possibly anybody else in WWE.
No, as soon
I get hometown advantage because I grew up in Pennsylvania.
Oh, that's
that
how we're
doesn't
taking
work
it
that
here
way.
tonight, too.
Street, Natalya, Canada's own. In 2000,
Tonight, she's taking a page out of Becky Lynch's book, taking what she wants.
SummerSlam regresa a Toronto,
En la
Ontario,
fiesta
Canadá.
más grande del verano y ustedes son nuestros.
Es ist die größte Party des Sommers.
Introducing the challenger from Calgary, Alberta. She is the Raw Women's Champion.
here at the Scotiabank Arena in Toronto.
And Toronto's clearly ready for the...
Bill Neidhart passed away. Natalya said she holds that deep in her thoughts tonight.
Dungeon, it's a factory for submission specialists. That's it.
SummerSlam last year, 2018, where the man Becky Lynch
Natty's been spending so much time training, working with Fit Finley, working...
last couple of weeks.
Without doubt, I mean, I've been down at Ted's Collision, Sneaky D's, and...
Off the Beck Exploder.
What did Judas say? That's coming from you.
Oh, nice super
Transition into a triangle. Trying to pry open the arm.
The ropes will not break.
It's instinct.
The hold.
You're absolutely right, Cole, but it's injured here.
And Becky been dominating so. Becky would love to get Natalya to tap early and take any momentum.
Having a submission match, no disqualification. Anything goes on the outside of the... Of course, Natalya, Natty's formulated some sort of game plan and just raining down right hand.
Knee of Becky Lynch. Remember, she's had issues with her knee. Excited as we take another look. Watch this. Becky Lynch, her leg driven into the...
A little more than...
Oh, right into the
God.
ropes again, and now the left knee.
You know, that's a Hart family tradition. They could come back to bite her.
Renee had mentioned...
Picked the brain of Bret Hart leading into this matchup.
Oh, that matchup, Cole.
Indeed.
Exactly.
And now Becky into the... by Natalya as she shoves Becky's shoulder first into the post. Becky screaming in pain. Natalya with it locked in.
Natty's an absolute savage tonight.
Becky trying to do everything.
The career-changing moment.
Natty needed to come in tonight.
Extremely angry.
Look out.
Matchup and Natalya bounce. Shoulder and arm first into the steel steps.
Champ spotter.
Then arm off the steps. And boy, you know what an arm injury.
That's less time she can stand in the submission.
Becky gonna meet her there. Natalya heading to the ring.
Spine-jarring impact on both superstars. Drives the champion down all the way. Body recoil upon impact. Natalya now up
in a triple threat match at WrestleMania.
An up kick caught Natalya.
And Natalya's submission move. Center of the ring. Becky with a... Becky.
Natalya's got to be thinking, rolling through her mental Rolodex. How can you escape?
Off the second turnbuckle.
Natty with a few moments to compose herself. You can...
And now Lynch caught back leg again. The tables on the man.
Look at Becky's arm.
The Raw Women's Center. Becky's in trouble, in deep trouble.
Perfect.
Natalya.
The Natty step.
Natalya looking to make history. Put herself out of the ring. Natalya trying to hang on. Center of the ring. Gonna step through yet again. Becky trying to block. Natalya trying to hang on with everything. She's gonna tap out. Becky Lynch retaining the Raw Women's Championship over
tonight at SummerSlam. Becky's certainly going to be feeling the
between Becky and Natalya here tonight.
Night after night, Becky Lynch loses a little bit more of her
Women's Championship. But now, please welcome Dustin and having your farewell match. And tonight, you face Charlotte Flair. So, how are you?
Gamer, I'm a 7-time women's champion. I thrive on pressure. Charlotte Flair has been constantly running. Charlotte Flair has no idea how lucky she is. And tonight, if she's the queen, then honey, I am the queen of queens.
So you just saw who takes on Charlotte Flair a little bit later on versus Dolph Ziggler. Goldberg, of course, the multi-time heavyweight Monday Night Raw reunion.
What you gonna do when the road to the ring? Happy to be there.
just put me here and wave to the crowd. It was embarrassing.
Being known as a second-rate Shawn Michaels wannabe.
Shawn, you made the biggest mistake of your life when you put your hands in luck.
You know, Dolph, it's not me.
Goldberg gets plastered up. Goldberg remains unbeaten. Ziggler!
Guess what, son? You're next.
You're not going to find any man in any sport more intense than
Dolph Ziggler!
You know, Goldberg is in here tonight.
I think Dolph Ziggler's put quite a few people in that.
Water, the longer this match goes, the more it benefits Dolph Ziggler.
You are looking at the WWE. You are all We've all seen it before. Legends come. If Goldberg even shows up tonight. So I dare you.
Weighing in at Universal Champion, WCW Champion, one of the greatest undefeated
of Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler is a man right now with no fear.
Berg's face says a lot different than that.
Ziggler, of course, Berg and Ziggler here tonight.
He was going to be able to make Goldberg wrestle Ziggler's type.
Oh my God! Dolph powers out. The element of surprise.
Goldberg ain't playing tonight.
Goldberg with Dolph up top. There's the power jackhammer. Was indeed next.
Your best to take cover, but inevitably you are no match.
And there's a reason this man is the Hall of Famer. Vintage.
Hit by a little baby. You don't have the guts!
Dolph has completely lost it, Renee.
Dude, Dolph's been going through some tough times professionally, but...
Hall of Famer, Goldberg.
Let's take one more look at these Goldberg.
Anybody ever did. That's why you are a laughing stock in this business, Owen. Today and for...
And here comes Goldberg yet again. Dolph poking.
He doesn't get paid by the hour. Maybe Dolph Ziggler does. Maybe that explains.
Maybe he gets paid.
Oh, man! What's up, baby? Want it all! But a man who's been running through the six with his woes.
The main man, Toronto's on the D to the R to the A to the K. It's a lie. You blatantly brought me here to just appease Kofi.
If there's any consolation.
It's your main man.
Do you?
I'm keeping this horn.
All right.
And this do-rag.
Down. Well, tonight is the night that I show him that he failed.
Lighten up.
Nonetheless, we got some business to take care of. Big thank you.
Certainly do. We want to say...
And ladies and gentlemen, up next, a match many people believe will steal the show. The United States to get out of some slumps.
The AJ Styles that I know would walk up to Ricochet and...
AJ Styles is not the United States champion. And
respect.
Oh my God, Styles!
Gallows and Anderson. The OC rides once again.
And Luke Gallows, this match hasn't even started.
As if it's Styles disqualified.
Yeah, but Gallows, the official didn't see it.
We are the most dominant group in the WWE.
Ricochet, hook of the leg. Ricochet's going to
Believe. And so will I.
The following contest scheduled for one fall is for the
in 27 different languages on the WWE.
Todos os títulos vão ser decididos. É uma noite muito especial aqui em Toronto.
Hello, my name is Shania Dwayne, and welcome to SummerSlam.
This is the Japanese announced team of Shun, Yamaguchi, and Funaki.
Championship और मैं हूँ शाजी सरदार क्या Beast Slayer Beast Incarnate को l'hiver c'est la rage de l'été.
And the Mandarin team of Munga. Now Drake Mandarin, international announcers row.
It is sad we didn't get real Drake.
Anderson, representing the OC, he is the United.
And AJ Styles have reunited, Corey. It has been all gold.
OC shows no signs of slowing down.
AJ, the late great Harley Race, the WWE Hall of Famer who gave Toronto 1977 NWA title against SummerSlam.
As incredible as Harley Race and Terry Funk surely was.
Champions at ringside, they've been a problem for Ricochet in the past.
Ricochet starting off.
Seen in trunks like Ricochet's wearing tonight.
Yeah, but listen, we call Ricochet our resident superhero.
Highlight reel each and every night. First big title here in WWE, the United States Champion.
It does not look good for Ricochet.
Yeah, the ever.
Also at ringside, Ricochet's gonna have to keep his head on a swivel.
Yeah. Burn in the corner like he did, but AJ's gonna make sure he exploits any
doctor when inside the squared circle. Precision. And look at AJ just the torque on the knee.
Put Ricochet in a great deal of agony.
Yeah, you can see the look on Ricochet's face.
And Ricochet's well aware of that. Might favor AJ Styles, but that's not to say that Styles isn't capable of picking up.
Jay looks to build a little bit of momentum here.
Even with one good leg, Ricochet still.
Feet, right hand to AJ Styles. Ricochet unloads again.
It's giving him so much trouble.
And AJ Styles again focusing on the knee. Over for the championship and a kick out. At 2 by, there aren't many people that can do that off the top rope with 2 feet.
No, the fact that Ricochet gets that much height, that distance off of 1 foot, I mean, what an athlete.
Executing something like a running shooting star press is going to do damage.
Ricochet with a knee to the midsection.
That much time to recover. Great counter.
Shoulders down for the championship and a kick.
Completely changes the complexion of the matchup. Ricochet once again on.
And the dueling chants from the WWE. Back into the center of the ring again as AJ Styles. Back elbow as AJ Styles got a bit overzealous. Now Styles. Oh!
I think at this point AJ Styles is feeling the frustration.
A lot of guts being shown by Ricochet here tonight. Gonna learn a lot about this young man here in this part of the match.
Kick right to the chest of Ricochet. Stop the challenger's momentum.
Rolls through on the knee. The knee gave out on Ricochet. Ricochet is in a tremendous amount of...
To be able to survive long enough for the adrenaline to kick in fully. Round with a destroyed knee. I mean, you're capable of...
The calf crusher, Ricochet. And look at it, look at the torque. They're able to create some separation. And now it's Styles' turn to try to fight out. And he finally breaks the anaconda. And then able to put on his own submission.
This is gluttony from Ricochet. Oh my God!
Oh, it's Styles taking it.
To get the weight of AJ Styles up to deliver that twisting suplex.
It's title.
Well, a great competitor needs to be able to.
Finally, Anderson and Gallows. I was wondering how long it would take. And Ricochet AJ Styles meets him there. Thanks to the
and well for the challenger.
Or maybe for the champion. Bad leg. Looks to launch himself. AJ.
And still the United States champion.
Certainly nothing to be ashamed of for Ricochet. An incredible, which allowed Ricochet, AJ Styles just enough time to still United States champion AJ Styles.
Nothing's entire Monday Night Raw locker room on notice.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are gathered here today.
Whoa, fam. We got Biz running on highlights, you know what I'm saying? How about Alexa Bliss and my at your boy on the ground at @adocs_. Dog. Profit. Yeah. Beat. Hold these alligators down. Woo!
Cricket covers over 99% of Americans, and I'm here to cover. Give you back your robe.
I mean, it looks good on you, but it looks better on me.
Waiting weeks to see, and it is finally gonna happen. Byron Saxton and Corey Graves, of course, and this is an opportunity that Bayley...
Best woman walking the planet.
To that point, Ember Moon said initially that's not the case. This wasn't an easy choice for Bayley. This is I truly deserve to be a champion.
It hasn't been since day one.
Slam is presented by Cricket Wireless. All about coverage in and out of the things that need to be done here. What I want doesn't even exist yet, so that should... And tonight, SummerSlam
Women's Championship! And her opponent from...
Bit of irony here. Bayley, a superstar that helped lead the women's evolution. Her time in NXT was SmackDown and the WWE Women's Tag Team Division titles. That type of competitor. She's someone who, Bayley even said it. She said, I want someone. Ember Moon takes Bayley off her feet.
It shows down. First time Ember Moon has had a singles match on a...
takes the title tonight.
Then Bayley's not the woman that she thinks she is, and Bayley's not... Listen, Ember, if you beat me...
Look out! Man. What a forearm smash in the lead. Biggest opportunity of her Raw and SmackDown career. These strikes so fast, so fluid in the ring. The title can only change hands via pinfall or submission. Bring it to the ground like this.
To be perfectly honest, Tom, I mean, I know I called some of Ember Moon's matches. This could be a real coming out party, sort of.
And Bayley, and now the champion with a clothesline. Stacking up the...
Comes the conditioning. Did Ember shoot her shot too early?
Her opponent trying to gain an advantage on the way towards SummerSlam. Title kick out by Ember Moon.
Match where you get a little overconfident, things are going your way, and then your opponent changes the
Earlier this summer, cashed in the Money in the Bank contract that very same night. Caught by Bayley.
This could end up... That's not going to make it any easier to breathe. Throat first, the Cropper is hurt.
With the elbow drop, very creative. Trying to put away Ember Moon.
Bayley seems content on Moon certainly in trouble.
Talk about Ember Moon. Pulled there by Ember Moon. A shot right to the lower leg. Bayley came in running for the clothesline. Seen that many times, but Bayley cannot lose her title via countout or disqualification in this match.
Nice decision by a champion.
Count of 4, and Ember Moon. It's coming. Look where she's got Ember Moon.
This is perfect positioning if you're Bayley.
Now Ember Moon going up to the top turnbuckle against Bayley and the Hurricane.
That was the best chance thus far that Ember Moon has had of putting Bayley away.
I don't know how you ended in sort of a code breaker type maneuver.
Wait a minute, go for the Bayley to belly. Caught and tossed into a power bomb. Great move by...
Provided to this point, that said, nothing will impress quite...
Can she put away Bayley here at SummerSlam? Look,
still the SmackDown Women's Champion. Bayley wanted a battle. She got those things out of a very long way down. It's not the fall that hurts, it's the sudden stop.
Moon, a fantastic effort tonight, but it's Bayley who remains your...
Tonight only. Buy one t-shirt.
Later after this next matchup, it is Kevin Owens going one-on.
It's not your show. A while ago, I watched the entire McMahon one, and trust me when I say that nobody won.
Not going to tolerate is insubordination.
Like it or not, have to rule with an iron fist.
Hey, enough. You need to hear this.
Cut his mic.
SmackDown Live
as pertains to your challenge, I accept. That would be an emphatic...
Best in the world!
firsthand. In SummerSlam, and we'll never see Kevin in WWE again. Over! Out of my life! Out of my life!
Here comes the money!
Here we go. Money talk.
For Kevin Owens in WWE.
Nobody to blame but himself. Gets better each and every week. What an incredible intro. Has been like the real life equivalent of a Twitter troll, okay? He's mad at... And his opponent from Marigold, Canada. Kevin has had here in WWE an incredible career for sure.
You know as well as I do, there is a locker room of superstars who share the opinion.
Paychecks is all the same. McMahon, so you can cry all to
this Kevin Owens. That's why Kevin Owens is in this match. He's got conviction to the cause.
2-3. If Kevin Owens loses his cool and gets disqualified.
Excuse me. Right down the line. Allow me to please.
Why would you be surprised? Elias is a close friend. Elias is not here to rule. Elias is here to enforce. I mean, look at the... If you look at it the right way.
So here we go. Kevin Owens one-on-one and Shane McMahon trying to provide a distraction count of 4. Passes to the count of 10.
Respect for Kevin. I just happen to see the facts for what they are.
But he's Shane trying to bait Kevin Owens again. Oh, I'll give you a break. Count of 7. Come on, Kevin. Kevin Owens is fighting back. Canada's own here in Toronto.
Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens, and there's Elias again.
Master strategist Shane McMahon is. Yeah, thanks to the convenient diversion.
He has to quit WWE here tonight. Count of 5.
At ringside. That's the gamble that Owens is willing to take.
Now Kevin Owens again battling out of the corner. And look, it got it 1.
Kevin Owens should learn from Mick Foley's mistakes, okay? Mick was able to
one of the pop-up powerbomb. And Shane with it. That could happen.
Hey, Saxon, when's the last time you paid your mortgage with pride? Man, I believe is becoming a Canadian national hero before our very eyes.
Oh, my God.
Becky did it.
Hold on. Pop-up powerbomb. Cover.
Better than that. You're not better than that.
Oh, wait a minute. Now, sure.
Oh, look at this.
If Kevin does this, he's done.
That's enough. That's not enough. That's not enough.
And Owens is going back up. Limited time for Kevin Owens to beat Shane.
I think Elias had a more clear view.
Elias, nothing. Owens obviously was going for Elias.
He's got to be disqualified right this second. I think Elias had a...
Owens.
Oh! How is this okay? It's the second time. This is savage.
Elias into the timekeeper's area. I think if Shane McMahon wants to beat Kevin... Wait a minute. Wait, Kevin.
Are you kidding me?
The official didn't see it.
Here's your winner,
Kevin Owens still has a job here at WWE. I call it resourceful.
Hey, after Kevin took the other official out with a senton.
Hey, all the times Elias tried to cost Kevin Owens this match, Owens returned on the same things. It would have been totally okay.
Let me know when Kevin Owens signs your...
The official headline coming out of SummerSlam tonight. This is the Kevin Owens Show.
What a night we have for you.
I've got goosebumps on my goose. Hope all ye who enter here
Step inside TLC.
The few guys that really gave everything. He gave his life.
Well, tonight we are streaming Scotiabank Arena. And could you even imagine what the New Day...
Saxton, would you go home for a Klondike bar? Because I can make that happen. I got a whole...
Big dog, a variety of accusations been put out there, but I want to take you back first to what...
Tell us if he give us a little insight on who his opponent for SummerSlam. We need help! Here's
people accusing me.
Hey, you got my name in your mouth a lot, buddy.
Get a medic out here!
Get somebody out here. Get out here. All right, man.
I saw you in that hallway, so that makes me assume that you did it.
Who did it?
When it was Rowan, the massive Redwood, who would attack and take one who would guided the forklift that night.
Look, I don't agree with everything Charlotte Flair has said about Trish Stratus.
Women's champion, she believes that she is the true trailblazer of women.
WWE Hall of Famer.
A woman who blazed the trail for what became the women.
Opinion and many others, Charlotte Flair is simply untouchable.
Industry, and that's Charlotte Flair.
You don't pick the best in the industry. Listen, all of a sudden, if Ted Williams were to come back to the game of baseball, you don't think it's... Now rattling off accolades of Charlotte Flair. Meanwhile, the WWE Universe here is singing the Canadian...
Wow! And Trish sent it, Charlotte. Charlotte Flair, there's no denying that all the opportunities. Flair across the ring. Oh, and picked the leg. Now look at the eyes of Charlotte Flair. Was she expecting this?
Trish has been training in between mommy duties, and I don't mean any disrespect. That is an train and train.
Oh, now look at the... Oh, and Stratus through the ropes. Earlier, Stratus has brought this fight to the Queen. And Charlotte Flair had an opportunity there, and boy, did she take it.
Conniving mid-match to do whatever's necessary to pick up a victory.
Who compiled the first ever women's main event in the history of WrestleMania. There is a nastiness about Charlotte Flair that comes out every...
Charlotte Flair has plenty of it. Others, not quite as much. As much as the WWE Universe here in Toronto is behind Trish.
And then cranking back along the chin. Great job by Charlotte Flair.
And right now,
superstar like Charlotte Flair could come into existence. Can you imagine?
Credit or speak low of anything that Trish Stratus has accomplished. Because Stratus, that signature point.
What do you want, Trish? Get out of my face.
Charlotte Flair's enjoying herself right now. Strong out of the gate, but
Flair took a little too much time.
Oh my God!
Wow.
What a right from the... Driving it down across the back of Trish's neck.
Come on. That's all you got. That's who you are. Come on. Come on.
Anymore, being verbally disrespected by Charlotte. Hall of Famer, but Charlotte Flair might need her own wing. Fighting spirit in the same way I admire somebody who wants to try to climb mountains. Knock your vertebrae out of alignment in a hurry.
And Flair by leaning.
Come on, baby. Come on.
Officials count as now
drive home the point that I'm better.
You want more?
Refers to her as the queen of all eras because Charlotte Flair is about... Oh! Face first, takes down the queen. More offense left.
Hit me in my face like that?
Haven't seen this in a while.
Go!
Charlotte Flair laughing. It's a dangerous situation. Trish Stratus.
That was close. That was so close. It looked like for a split second Charlotte
is very nearly picking up a victory. This would have had to have been the biggest upset in quite...
Another big boat. This one could have knocked Stratus' lights out, but a kick. And right on point by Flair. The WWE Universe felt when going back to the knee that Charlotte Flair targeted earlier on in the matchup.
Beautiful up to the figure four. It would be humiliating. It would be catastrophic, but Trish...
Oh, you gotta be kidding me! Trish Stratus taps out to her own move. But again, Stratus couldn't hold it for much longer.
Queen could be wounded. The Queen is... Gotta believe the damage to Charlotte's knee slowed her progression.
It could be time. Action.
I got a feeling Toronto would have absolutely... I echo the sentiments of the Scotiabank Arena.
Cover to What is it going to take for Stratus to put a...
Is Trish Stratus.
Flair was going to go away here in this matchup, but the fight would continue. Stratus.
She put in to prepare for this match. You know it's got to be heartbreaking for Trish Stratus.
What a scintillating moment for Trish Stratus again.
Incredible career for a WWE Hall of Famer.
Go one.
Sorry about your ceiling. Step inside. Be the man.
During her career, to give superstars like Becky Lynch an opportunity to thrive.
It is Kofi Kingston defending against Randy Orton. It is.
You come out here and you brag about how hard you worked for the last...
I got here in spite of him. I felt like I was breaking through that proverbial glass ceiling. I made it. And unfortunately, that's not...
Kofi Kingston is stupid.
That it was Randy who had used his influence.
You get sent right back to the bottom of the ladder.
In Kofi Kingston.
Kofi Kingston.
Kingston, are we seeing the best Kofi Kingston of his WWE Championship?
There's no Kofi WrestleMania fluke.
But why don't we put that to the test?
This little 11-year fairy tale you've been living comes to a screeching halt.
I really want to inspire people. Me to prove that I belong. So at SummerSlam when I beat Randy Orton.
He is the 13th World Heavyweight Champion in the history of this company.
Legacies are defined by the ability to perform under pressure.
WWE SummerSlam is brought to you in part by...
Maybe it's the fact that Randy is underestimated. He dealt with 10 years ago, then you're the one that's mistaken. Just like Kofi Kingston as a new WWE champion.
Only 3 superstars. John Cena.
Him wrong and him being Randy Orton.
Talk about how magical and inspirational this journey has been for Kofi Kingston, his family, his kids, his wife at ringside. But you also saw...
Listen. The following contest scheduled for us. He is the Apex Predator, Kofi! Fuel light just came on. Kofi's fairy tale is about to come
to the Apex Predator's doorstep.
And maybe this is what got a new champion. But conversely, Kofi can use that trouble. Randy looking to get under the skin of Kofi here in the early moment. Many different situations.
Oh, and a headbutt and close.
Using that to his advantage thus far. In many ways, that's the simplest form of motivation to
off the top.
To silence someone who thinks you're not talented enough. Yeah, but it could be that skeleton of Kofi Kingston as a WWE superstar. And sure, maybe
kick right to the face. Kofi Kingston's got an opportunity from the second rope.
Randy can ice him.
Shot right to the arm there by Randy Orton.
Randy's got the chance right now. Played time and time again.
And this is smart by Randy Orton. Rolls back inside the ring. Play change hands via pinfall or submission inside the ring. Kofi can
over the champion. That is not a wasted movement by the Viper. Picking what to attack, how to attack it.
Oh, look at this. Now Orton with a big uppercut sends Kofi to the outside.
What kind of thoughts are swirling in the mind of the Viper? Nothing else, able to keep himself back in this fight for a few extra moments.
Now Kofi rolls Orton back inside the ring, and the Viper slithers out. Burn went for the crossbody.
That Randy has competed against under the tutelage.
Test.
And you can't help but feel it in the arena. All these tools of destruction at his face. The man is smiling. He is incredibly comfortable. The truth, the facts are coming to light. It's a battle because you are in there with one of the absolute best. Kingston has been an exciting WWE champion, but you can't live
125 days as champion for Kofi Kingston.
To his father, the ace. If Randy lands this, we could be
back on the attack, trying to get his balance here.
Kofi desperately trying. Kofi's trying desperately to preserve.
DDT connects.
Kingston needed a Hail Mary.
Cover kick out by Orton.
The hands of the Viper. Who can land it first? The playing field is as close to even as it's been in the proverbial fourth quarter of this matchup. This is where you're just...
And now Kofi with
the ability to push through, the ability to will himself.
Now Kofi, could this be the end for the Viper? No, caught. Oh, into a back two.
But from the look in the Viper's eyes, I don't know that Randy's full seat right now. You can tell by the smirk on his face. A few seconds, looking to extend his...
Kofi Kingston absolutely risking his health. 5 now rolling Orton back inside the ring, nearly dead weight. Put away the Viper and a kick out.
Kofi throwing caution to the wind because he...
The draping DDT.
The dream is another 14th WWE Championship reign. Exactly what's coming next. We all do.
Eye on the face of Orton can taste the championship coming his way. Oh, now look at Randy.
Here it is.
Oh, went for the RKO. Kofi. RKO. RKO.
Oh. Kofi's story. I mean, look at. Randy Orton is staring, savoring the moment. It was a sick moment to savor.
On his hand, a kendo stick. This is what happens when you taunt a man. When you taunt. Look at this aggression from Kofi Kingston. Have we ever seen some sense of Kofi Kingston? He's not going to.
Listen. But the protecting his family. You're right, but at what point? Kofi Kingston just put a bullseye on Kingston's family, but the referee counted both Super. Once again is under the skin of Kingston with family in tow, who will leave SummerSlam.
I am one of the producers on your movie Good Boys, and I'm here with bad news. There's too much messed up stuff in there.
You're not getting this.
Only at WWEshop.com.
Like the Apex Predator, Randy Orton was moments away.
Finn Balor versus Bray Wyatt, who went through this bizarre funhouse.
Did you miss me? Yeah. But don't worry, there's still a lot of darkness in this old noggin. You say, you don't want to see my secret.
Clearly, Bray is more twisted and messed up than ever.
Hi, Finn. Mercy, rambling. Fiend is an abomination. Fiend is power.
Night to prepare for the Fiend.
I don't think you do need to wonder, Renee. Finn's making a mistake.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Of course, felt the wrath of the Fiend a number of weeks ago. He was asked
of Bray Wyatt in the past. We know Finn Balor.
And the match is under. Before you've ever seen anything like this.
Oh, this is just there right now.
How to get into this matchup, and there, stopping him in his
traction from the Fiend.
His tracks.
Loves hurt, heel. He's so torn between what he needs to do.
With a sling blade, and now dropping the Fiend into the corner. And early on in this matchup, as he was as mesmerized by the Fiend as all of us. Finn Balor looking to slay the Fiend here tonight with the coup de grace, but he's Balor by the Fiend. Finn trying to... In one of the strange...
Awesome.
WWE Championship. It's crazy to think that if one thing doesn't happen,
Seeing through.
I felt like people
Just moments ago, the debut of the Fiend, the Bray Wyatt. Lopsided rivalry since Brock cashed in the Money in the Bank last month. And the bank is here! Rollins just went through an Extreme Rules match.
Lesnar will cash in the Universal
Championship, but tonight is Seth Rollins one-on-one with Dolph Ziggler. The Universal Champion, Brock.
Seth Rollins supposed to be the one man. Isn't he supposed to be the big Rollins?
Getting beat to a pulp. Weak. I'll be at SummerSlam.
Corey, and knowing what he's gone through the past couple of weeks, how in the world can Seth
different? He said, I've already fought for the boys in the locker room.
His eyes tonight as he's still suffering those injured ribs.
Yeah, you
if Seth Rollins can somehow, some way.
The beat downs that Brock Lesnar's put on Seth.
Couple of days about what happened at this event 5 years ago. Back in Brock Lesnar dominated him with 16 German suplexes.
Brock Lesnar, as he just stalks his way around the ring, eyeing up Seth.
It's got to be realizing there's no way he can keep his own word. Look at his face right now.
Look at his ribs.
And his...
To witness history, introduce the heavyweight champion, Brock!
At WrestleMania, can he do it again?
To that exact way, I assure you.
And Rollins goes. Universal Champion Lesnar manhandling Rollins early. Dropless beast. Universal Champion.
It barely staggered Lesnar.
And how quick jerk.
Oh my God!
But here's the problem. Brock kicked out. That might have been Seth's only. And there's a knee to the side of the face of Lesnar. And Rollins building, even knows where he's at.
Now Seth has got to keep his foot on the gas pedal.
He got him. Suplex, and again a kick by Rollins. But Brock is stunned. The expression changed in the eyes of Lesnar. Is that shock?
Science on the German suplex has been detrimental. Good God, man!
Using
the closely guarded, potentially.
Time, bitch!
Lesnar is locked in on those German suplexes around the waist of Seth Rollins.
That is a full-grown human being swung around like a...
Rollins not realizing he's being stalked right now. Now he does.
Speaks from Brock Lesnar. I don't even want to think about what he's got next.
Prayer of winning this thing. This is all about honoring a commitment. Seth Rollins...
By winning a battle royal, but Now Brock Lesnar with the F5 looking at the... Rollins somehow. Lesnar's down. The Beast is down. Can Rollins capitalize? This one releasing Rollins across the ring. Delivers the German suplex, but Brock seems almost shocked and set.
This is going to be an easy payday.
Oh, Brock Lesnar now has the gloves on. The impact to the ribs.
It's amazing to me.
Lesnar continues to put on a clinic.
Squeezing on the ribs of Rollins, and Brock just patient.
That could do it, and he makes it to the ropes.
Paid for with a...
It hurts real bad.
And
Brock Lesnar now lifting Rollins up and again driving him into the corner. Rollins moved out of the way. Lesnar is nicked again.
I don't care. Far through life.
We have a Seth Rollins looking to their suicide dive, and this time Lesnar down again.
Seth Rollins
drives him into the post.
I think a ring shifted a few inches after.
Caught him in midair, right into the ring post. On throughout this matchup by Lesnar.
Paul Heyman just ordered Brock Lesnar to...
What is Seth Rollins gonna do? What is the Beast Slayer gonna do? Bad ribs and all. Seth Rollins put it all on the line.
Inside the ring.
Yeah, in order to have any chance to win the championship in this match. And again, Lesnar's down. And again, Rollins has hopes with a stop to Lesnar. Cover by Seth. Championship.
I cannot believe the fight that Seth
Rollins is going to have to go for it another time. And it would be the third time. Rollins kick to the face. Seth looking around. The celebration begins.
Yes, Seth Rollins is once again Universal Champion.
Of odds. Seth Rollins, who said, "This is all I..."
Single step of the way.
Above all, Seth literally throwing caution to the wind.
To victory over Brock Lesnar. You've got to pull out all the kick to the jaw, following it up with a third stop of the night.